All right, there we go.
Doesn't have it for Matt Riddle yet because Riddle hasn't earned it in Corbin's book. King Corbin, 6'6", 317, the cheap shot to start the match for him, and now in control. I talked to the King about this. He feels that there is nothing in this business that Matt Riddle has accomplished that King Corbin hasn't accomplished. He's not impressed with Matt Riddle. But that King Corbin bringing the fight outside the ring to Riddle right here in heavy right hands from the King.
Those of you who don't.
By Corbin and a kick out by Riddle. And this is how the matchup, before the match even started for him. As Riddle was making his entrance, right as the pyro hit, so did King Corbin flattening the blow with a clothesline. It has been all Corbin since. As I said, you can't discount the experience and the success that Matt Riddle's had in mixed martial arts before arriving here in WWE. But that doesn't always translate to success in a WWE ring. And the very outspoken Matt Riddle. Riddle has ruffled many superstars' feathers since arriving here at WWE. Very outspoken on social media. And Corbin with a right hand. But Riddle, Corbin just raining down rights. And Riddle beginning answer back. And Corbin up into the corner. Lethal kicks to the chest. King Corbin needed to create some space. Uh-oh. Riddle now looking for a Kimura. King Corbin maybe just too powerful. And Riddle is a submission artist, along with a striker, but there's the power, Corey, as you mentioned. Again, King. Corbin has had great success as a grappler prior to WWE as well. Now look at Riddle. Riddle, though, ducks underneath, and now into a sleeper hold on King Corbin. Smart strategy for a much larger opponent. Riddle riding Corbin with the sleeper locked in. If Riddle gets this fully sunk in, Corbin might not last very long. Corbin beginning to fade. Riddle's got the sleeper locked in good. And now Corbin, though, able to create separation. Boy, did you hear what Hall of Famer Booker T said about King Corbin earlier? Oh, wait a minute, get Riddle! Riddle into the sleeper again. He's got it locked in.
He's got him.
King Corbin is in the center of the ring. Nowhere to run or hide. And Riddle
almost had him.
Corbin yet again, trying to neutralize the much bigger man, King Corbin. Riddle's got the body scissors applied too, and now you sharp elbows and cross faces, wearing King Corbin down and back in to the sleeper hold. And Corbin trying again to make it back to a vertical base, somehow create the separation that he needs here, and just slings Riddle away. Corbin certainly off his game plan at this moment. We always mentioned the motor of Matt Riddle constantly moving forward. Corbin knows he needs to avoid it. There's the quickness of the big man, Corbin. What a collision. Cover.
Kick out.
Riddle kicks out that too. And that just speaks to the ring awareness of Matt Riddle. King Corbin, we see him use that maneuver in practically every match. Riddle just hinted slightly to the left side of King Corbin, knowing that Corbin's right side is his dominant arm. It might have minimized the impact. What I was making earlier is Hall of Famer Booker T thinks King Corbin could be one of the best big men in the history of WWE. And you know who else believes that? King Corbin. And Corbin with a straight right, dropping Riddle in the corner. Just that relentless attack, the terrible attitude of Corbin. Why is Corbin's attitude terrible? Because he doesn't like you?
Yeah.
Like anybody.
Got him tied up on the rope right now.
Quite well with King Corbin.
Had him.
Corbin, of course, taking out this king's ransom, this bounty that he put on the head of Matt Riddle.
That's why I'm the king.
You just heard King Corbin say, I'll do it myself.
He is no king.
You want something done right, you got to do it yourself.
Not necessarily. You just have to have good people to do it.
Riddle fighting back, though. Corbin.
Got him almost in the sleeper.
Riddle, he's slinging Riddle around. Just again, the power of Corbin. Now it's Matt Riddle beginning to fade away in the middle of the ring.
Come on.
Riddle trying to free his jaw, which will definitely minimize the pain of this submission for the moment, but Corbin with a very strong grip.
There we go. Just powered out.
By Riddle, well clothesline. And Corbin
Looking for the-
the side slam to Riddle. Cover, hook to the leg isn't enough, and Riddle at 2, able to slip the shoulder out.
Come on, Riddle.
Frustration.
The fact that he does it with no shoes is a miracle.
WWE Thunderdome at
pretty cool.
Amway Center. Hosting WWE Payback here tonight.
I also tried to get into the Thunderdome, but I couldn't. Apparently, I was late. See, they do it every time, like every second one I run. That's the only issue.
Kick turn and a kick right to the chest by Riddle. And Riddle again with well-placed kicks to King Corbin. Corbin getting a bit braggadocious, and he paid for it. Turning Riddle inside out with a high elbow.
Got him.
Covered now by King Corbin. Hooks both legs this time, and Riddle still able to kick out.
Well played,
King
Mr. Corbin.
Learning firsthand just how tough of a subject Matt Riddle is on Friday Night SmackDown as we look once again. Outrageous impact. One thing we've learned about Riddle, Corey, is that non-stop motor. Great endurance by Riddle. Corbin able to block the kick by Riddle. And plants him.
Looking for
half grab submission.
nope. Went for the grab block,
able to
but
keep shifting his weight. Kick off Corbin.
Oh.
Riddle.
There we go.
Slides underneath.
Corbin gets back into the ring. Boom!
Down goes Corbin.
Right with
Corbin
like a.
out of the ring. Corbin's down.
That was an amazing kick.
To regather himself now. I hate to say it, but this might be lucky if you're King Corbin. Right on the ear of the King. Riddle now with some time to recover, collect himself, but the bro is giving chase instead. And you got to like this, Corey. Riddle doesn't want a cat-out victory. He wants to pin Corbin in the middle.
No.
And Corbin, though, that may have cost Riddle as he
See, that's the thing, is that lame superstars get away with kick-outs, not kick-outs, count-outs, or disqualifications, and that's just kind of...
Once again, Corbin a step ahead. And a kick again by Riddle. That stuns King Corbin.
I am, baby. Let's go, bro. Boom.
Starting to build momentum.
Dude.
Forearm after forearm, Riddle's fired up. Now Riddle's going to look to push the pace. Roton. And now the running knee.
Bam.
Covered by Riddle.
Don't think that's enough.
Corbin now kicks out at 2.
2 again.
A dazed look in the eyes of King Corbin. Riddle with a flurry of very impressive strikes. Still wasn't enough to solve King Corbin in this instance, but look at the intensity in the eyes of the original Bro. Riddle trying to figure out, what do I do now to put away a man who's won the Money in the Bank and the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, the
by getting lucky.
United States Championship.
He's gotten lucky. That's the only reason he's won them.
Maybe Matt Riddle's reached this breaking point. Maybe he's tired of the persecution since joining SmackDown from King Corbin.
No, he's not tired. He's lazy.
Riddle, a powerful right hand, and Corbin with one of his own. Open hand strikes all over the body. Now a kick, and he caught Corbin.
Whoa.
Corbin is doubled over. Well-placed kick by Riddle. Decided the kidney, Corbin? It might have been. Let's look at this once more. Right hand from Corbin. Buying himself a few valuable moments, but the King is doubled over after the kick from Riddle. Might have been a liver shot connected from Matt Riddle. If you ever suffered one of those, it'll shut you down in a hurry. Your whole body just stops working.
Going up to the top rope now. That Riddle trying to block. Like ain't much leeway.
And Riddle, the leapfrog.
Going for the deep six.
That's going to be it.
No, it's not yet. I was afraid that was a 3 count. It was really close.
So look at this once more. Deep six connects. And watch King Corbin actually hooks both of Matt Riddle's legs. Realizing what he's dealing with. Corbin may not like Riddle, but as this match progresses, he's learning to respect him. Yeah, tremendous resilience by Riddle in this match tonight. Corbin now going to mount Riddle. And he continues to talk trash and rains down with the right hand. As Riddle turned to his stomach, and now Matt Riddle's got the legs in. Matt Riddle now look at the elbows right on the top of the skull. Corbin in guard. Corbin able to escape. Triangle. Riddle with a triangle lock into Corbin. And Corbin looking to use his power. Riddle though, kick again right to the liver area as you mentioned before, Corey.
Oh, he's got him on his shoulders. Boom!
Thrown to sleep. Down goes the King. And now Riddle's going to get to the top rope.
King Corbin's done for, boy.
Riddle going to fly. The floating bro connects.
Oh, wow.
Corbin, both legs hook Riddle.
Bam! Woo!
Doubt about it. We know Matt Riddle's good. We know how talented the original Bro is. And he likely has a bright future, but this is a massive upset. Defeating the reigning king
Riddle.
of WWE, the king of Friday Night SmackDown. And it has to feel good for Matt Riddle after everything King Corbin has said about this man. Matt Riddle with the victory, thanks to the floating Bro. And watch the emotional reaction of Matt Riddle.
Matt Riddle.
The caliber of King Corbin will do for his career on SmackDown. It puts the entire SmackDown roster on notice. The Stallion Battalion with reason to celebrate tonight with the original Bro knocking off King Corbin. Rated T for team.
Do you like mangoes in your tacos, or are those pineapples? The corn is so good. Are you listening?
For those of you who are just joining now, we have had an amazing payback. Matt Riddle just defeated King Corbin.
The beautiful thing about what we do is there's so much unpredictability.
Jon Stewart, what have you done? Rollins has made history thanks to Jon Stewart.
Always want to push the envelope. I want to prove to the world that I am the best.
Yeah, I got something special planned for tonight.
I'm hoping to not be particularly assaulted. I hope they enjoy it as much as I did.
Yes. Just did it. King Corbin. Time to move on to brighter, greener pastures, bro.
Matt, after everything Baron Corbin has said and done, how great is this victory?
It feels so good to finally be done.
What the? It's over. You lost. Accept it.
It's power. Humiliated, embarrassed, sore loser King Corbin. King Corbin is irate. Yes, Matt Riddle won the battle tonight, but I have a feeling that this war is far from over.
No, it is far.
Coming up next on WWE Payback, it is all about the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship.
Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus Bayley and Sasha Banks.
Title time. Sasha Banks and Bayley, the challengers. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, the champions.
We told all of you we would win back our tag team titles when we wanted to.
Banks got her. Banks and Bayley win. New champions.
And now look at us. We are your WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. We are the show. Look, there is no team on any brand that can touch us.
Oh, they can. You just run away too quickly.
Sasha 3 shows, Bailey 3 brands. Ding dong! Hello! Our friendship is unstoppable, unconquerable, and we're only going to get stronger. We are without a doubt the best tag team champions ever.
And here at Payback, it is boss time.
I also apologize ahead of time if I haven't already. I'm sorry about the video quality on this. That's really bad.
Today is celebrating Corey her 324th day as SmackDown Women's Champion. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It's for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Sasha Banks, and the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley. And Corey, we talked about this on Friday night. The one thing that may get Bayley and Sasha Banks through this matchup tonight is their friendship. How well they know each other, how well they have each other's backs against the teams of Monday Night Raw and Jackson Baszler. We don't even know if they get along. I agree with you wholeheartedly, Cole. In tag team competition, trust is paramount. And that's something. That's offside, of course. Sasha to the hole. Good luck for you, Cole. As I started to say, trust is paramount. You need to trust your tag team partner.
Oh, that is a complete understatement.
For Bayley and Sasha Banks, with Sasha losing her Raw Women's Championship, you cannot manufacture trust in a short period of time.
You can't trust someone you just met.
On the level of the gold role model. And we also know how important it is for Bayley to hold 2 championships, and how important it is for Sasha to hold the gold. Important matchup for the tag team champs tonight. It's an opportunity for Sasha Banks to dust herself off and get back on the horse, so to speak. Maybe recapture the Raw Women's Championship one of these days. Indeed, the irresistible force, the former Raw Women's Champion, Nia Jax, one of the most dominant forces WWE has ever seen.
Make that the second most dominant force, because quite frankly, I think Shayna Baszler has got it in for it. Because the fact that Shayna Baszler actually did something brutal by biting Becky Lynch's neck, that was unreal.
Baszler and Jax were once bitter enemies, Corey, but they've been brought together here tonight with one common goal, and that being the tag team titles. They're going to have to peacefully coexist, which may not even be possible. We saw moments ago, before the night began, they nearly came to blows backstage. The reason Jax and Baszler have had such success in singles competition is because neither of them answer to anyone else. They're out there looking out for number one constantly. The opportunity to talk to Sasha Bayley a little bit earlier today. They weren't pleased that they were placed into this matchup with Jax and Baszler. Understand how dominant these two women are.
I'm not gonna lie, their theme songs low-key are fire. But the one thing I didn't like is that when Keith Lee debuted with that stinking remix of a song, there wasn't even a song in it. Like, he should have just stuck with his original one, but I think there was a problem with the company.
Maybe not.
Or not.
Lead the way as she tacks herself into the
Jeez.
matchup after the bell rings. And Baszler and Banks now to start off this tag team championship matchup. As I don't think Banks wants to match strikes with the Queen of Spades. Shayna Baszler, long-time protege of none other than Ronda Rousey. A true force to be reckoned with. Sasha, drop kick. Drives Baszler into the corner. Now the second rope, and Baszler with a kick of her own. Oh my goodness, look at this. Baszler teeing off.
Oh, shoot.
Great counter by Banks. Into a modified abdominal stretch. Intensity and Baszler's eyes as he plants Sasha in the middle of the ring. Oh, no. Oh, my God. And Banks doesn't want any part of it. Tags in the SmackDown Women's Chain. Banks just averted disaster. And now Bayley with a waist lock on Baszler. Shayna's made a career for herself out of taking and breaking arms. It looks like Bayley could be next. Baszler joint manipulation. The way she's twisted it. And Bayley into a hammerlock.
That was not intentional.
If you're a fan of NXT, you know just how dominant and dangerous Shayna Baszler has the capability of being a long-time NXT Women's Champion. What's the... Oh, God. Knocked off the apron as Bayley sent Baszler into Nia. And Nia favoring her knee immediately. We know that Nia Jackson has a history of knee issues. And look at this in the corner.
And they found the copyright.
By Banks and Bayley on Baszler. This could be the opening of the champ's knee. Baszler was just mugged in the opposition's corner. Snapmare takedown by Banks covered out. And Baszler at one, able to roll the shoulder up. Sasha now looking to apply a seated abdominal stretch. You're talking about the dominance of Baszler as the NXT Women's Champion. Corey, how about Sasha Banks, a 5-time Raw Women's Champion? Shayna has yet to truly find her footing on Monday Night Raw. We know what she's been capable of in the past, but this is another league, another world, so to speak. It's a great opportunity. And Sasha Banks, whose idol growing up was the late, great Eddie Guerrero, looking for three amigos that Eddie made famous, only delivered two, though, and Bayley comes in off the tag. And now the double team by the tag team champions to Shayna Baszler. Oh, my goodness.
That was
hilarious. What the difference is going to be. We said it
you guys didn't see it, but you guys are watching the actual match. They really picked up and set her down. It was the worst.
Nia really favoring her left knee, and now Bayley slides out of the ring. How wise was that? Not wise. As Bayley's driven into the barricade. Just think about what you just said.
Sasha, but not for
another human being. Oh my God! Grabbing Sasha, now slinging her around. Crashing into the barricade like a rag doll. The power of Jax. That is game-changing power. There's a reason she's called the irresistible force. Baszler now with Jax on the apron, tag made. Here comes Nia Jax, who just steamrolls through Bayley. Dear Bayley, don't run into a brick wall. What a deal. And this is what Bayley
don't run into a brick wall. They don't keep the tag titles for that long without defending them the proper way.
Nia, as dominant as they come, delivers the elbow to Bayley. Cover now on Bayley as they're up to win the tag team titles. Kick out by the champ.
Kick out too.
Nia Jax just overpowering, and Bayley, though, the shrewd champion, slid behind. I don't know anything about that resembling shrewd. That was dumb. And now Baszler drawing into the ring, and it's an offense to shot Nia at the knee.
These two can rock it out.
That was downright brilliant. Now Bayley fouls it up with a knee.
No, it was stupid. First of all, this wasn't even supposed to happen. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler were never supposed to be friends. They were literally never supposed to be friends. But for some reason they are. I think it's a horrible deal. Because you have two people obsessed with getting back at Banks and Bayley.
Chopping out the leg of the irresistible force. Banks mounting Nia, delivering the rights and lefts. A drop kick keeps Nia Jax on the mat. Bayley in off the tag. And this is what Banks and Bayley are going to have to do. Quick tags, smooth teamwork, in and out. Keep Nia away from her own corner. Keep Nia down if possible. Earlier on tonight, Bayley continues to focus on, you mentioned earlier, Corey, the history of knee injuries. Nia Jax. Covered by Bayley. Notice how she hooked the leg closest to the ropes, but forced Jax to kick out. We say it each and every week. They may be abrasive, they may be obnoxious, but Banks and Bayley are pros. They did their homework going into this matchup. They don't come into any circumstance unprepared.
Yeah, they do. They literally do.
Doesn't bode well. Bayley ducks underneath the clothesline, caught by Banks.
Goodbye.
I should say by Jax. This is the power we've talked about
Yeah.
over and over again. Cautious the expression on her face. This is where the
See, their expressions are straight up stupid. Because they're acting like they've never wrestled a day in their life. And here comes Banks again. Oh! Nailed both of them.
Sasha as a weapon. Again. And now Nia Jax went for the leg drop and Bayley able to grab her. Bayley grasping at the end. Nia Jax trying to apply a heel hook or a knee bar of some sort, but Nia able to get back to her knees at least. Yeah, this isn't going to be totally effective now. Nia Jax is trying to hang on for dear life. Back on her feet now, dragging Bayley. Dragging her across the ring to the
Oh my god, this is
the
ridiculous.
fresh member of her team.
Oh! Kick straight to the face. Punch straight to the face.
A lethal combination of fists and feet. Oh, and a running knee.
Oh.
Riding knee. Right to
And
the
one for
jaw of the
Sasha.
boss.
And one for Bayley.
Now Shayna Baszler with a gut wrench, planting Bayley face first. Oh, and a knee again. Cover to win the tag team titles here in Payback, and a kick out. And two by Bayley.
Two again.
The champs are really tag-made. Here comes Banks. Right into the clutches of Shayna Baszler. The ferocious, merciless Baszler. Nia Jax is weak out this after
I don't
Baszler
think Nia
can
does have
win,
this.
believing in themselves as a team. Now it seems. Nia and Shayna swallowing their pride in this instance, working together, and this is what it's going to take. And Bayley sent into Banks.
Oh, this is just amazing. This is over good to great.
Nia now setting up for something big. Oh, this will do it.
Oh, whoa!
Great counter by Banks.
That would.
Nia Jax face first, maybe broken nose. That was
Oh,
amazing
come
that
on.
Sasha had the wherewithal as we take another look. This could have ended it all. But Sasha able to shift her weight, drive Nia face first into the mat, and preserve the matchup, at least for the moment. For Banks and
This is
Bayley.
unreal.
Bayley
Like,
back up to the apron.
you think of,
Bayley's now
dude,
leading.
you've literally taken
And Bayley gonna head up to the
millions
top rope.
of
Now
like
tag
shots to the
Banks is
face
legal.
by.
This is next level teamwork. And big elbow by Bayley. And now Sasha Banks up to the top rope as Baszler's blasted off the apron. Frog splash by Banks. Cover
Late
now.
night.
Contain. Bayley to belly. And a kick out.
Did
Nia
I?
kicked out of the frog splash. Nia and Baszler still in it. Not only did Nia kick out, she kicked out with authority. And now Banks and Bayley trying to
They're in disbelief, and
how
it's
can we put
ridiculous.
Jax away? A sliding knee by Banks, cover again, to retain, kick out at two. You gotta believe that Sasha and Bayley can feel their championship slipping away.
Dang, she's like feeling
Nia's
that.
back on her feet again.
Hello, Princess Fiona.
Banks out to the apron, doing everything she can in her power to take out Jax. Tag, Bayley's legal. Double team coming by the tag
They're not
team
gonna do it.
champions. Nia Jax
They're
is
not
no
gonna do
way.
it.
Tag, Baszler's legal. I'm not sure if the champs realize it. Double back body drop takes out Jax. And Baszler now into the ring. She is legal. And
Wait,
Baszler
isn't-
with a careful clutch on Bayley. The submission move that Baszler uses. Now Banks is in
Boom.
drop face first. And Baszler looking to tie up Banks into some sort of leg lock here. First part of the move.
What are you doing?
And now Bayley's in the careful
Ah!
She's got Banks.
That's
She's
brilliant!
got Bayley in the careful clutch.
That is straight up brilliant. She's got both people in submission. This is unbelievable! Wow.
And the new WWE Women's
Two unlikely
Tag
forces.
Team
Just one.
Team of Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. I am still trying to digest and process what Shayna Baszler just did. I have never, in all my years, seen anything like that before.
I agree.
We are now staring at the brand new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Corey, I'm at a loss for words. It was
I am too.
absolutely incredible what
It was
Shayna
amazing.
Baszler just pulled off here tonight against two women who have been so dominant in WWE over the last year. That was spectacular. Congratulations to Nia and Shayna. But if Shayna Baszler's name isn't on the lips of the entire WWE Universe now, it never will be. And now, we're looking at No Belts Banks.
Oh yeah.
You gotta feel bad for Sasha.
No, I don't feel bad in the
Ladies,
slightest.
wow, what a win. Congratulations, you are now the new women's tag team champions. And while I realize that the two of you don't like each other personally, I gotta say, as a team, you killed it. You just defeated the first ever women's tag team champions who up until recently were both double champions and also best friends. So how does it feel?
Shut up, Charlie, we won! Who cares? Get out of here! We're definitely not best friends. Tag team champs! What? Let's go celebrate.
Congratulations.
Okay.
I'd be willing to bet they're gonna celebrate individually. I don't see
I don't even think I need to.
Let's call this a magician. And we saw one tonight tapping out Bailey and really Banks at the same time. That was nothing short of magical, sure. No belt Banks, one belt Bailey. A very dejected and disappointed Bailey and Banks as the celebration continues in the ring. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
The game.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I feel a little.
I need you to stop what you're doing right now, right now, right. I can give it to you right now. Come on.
I was really good. That's a baby panther. Dude.
I could lose an eye, but think of the power.
Well, that was pretty cool. Oh wait, I gotta text Adam. Yeah. Adam is actually my coworker who
Thanks for coming on the journey. I'm glad you're here. Tonight, WWE Payback is streaming live on the WWE Network from inside marvelous innovation in live entertainment. It is the unprecedented fan viewing experience known as WWE Thunderdome. And the action continues tonight here at Payback. Just moments ago, we crowned new women's tag team champions. Congratulations to Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax, but obviously the Golden Role Models have to be Artbrook. Artbrook, I told you, the Golden Role Models, all that momentum starting to fade. And how about the dominance at the end for Shayna Baszler, stabilizing both Bailey and Sasha Banks to secure the women's tag team titles for herself and Nia Jax. You mentioned dominance. That is certainly something we can associate with the legend killer Randy Orton throughout this year, but that has been halted as of late, because coming up next, the latest addition to the Raw roster, the limitless King Lee goes one-on-one with Lee is out for retaliation on behalf of his friend, the WWE Champion
McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. The biggest challenge I've had to date.
Randy Orton lining up to finish off Drew McIntyre. McIntyre just saved himself. Looking for a Claymore, no! Went for the RKO. Hold on a second. Drew McIntyre retains against the Legend Killer.
Just no way Randy Orton is just going to let this one go. So, mate, if you want to get in the ring with Drew McIntyre, that's fine. I'll kick your damn head off, and I'll send your ass to Claymore Country.
Ooh.
For the longest time, I have done what I wanted to.
Yeah, because you.
When I want to do it. To whomever I want to do it to. Drew stood in this freaking ring, and you offered a rematch out of pity. Who the hell do you think you are?
What, did you not deserve
Well,
one?
let me remind you exactly who the hell I am. I am Randy Orton, the Legend Killer.
Are you?
Oh my God.
My favorite. I don't like the new theme song. I really don't.
And salutations, Mr. Orton. My name is Keith Lee, the man with no limits. And
This is what I want to be.
here to offer you this spectacular opportunity, this privilege. This man is for sure to take with some wings and bask in my glory. Debuting Limitless Keith Lee will go one-on-one with the Legend Killer. The power of Keith Lee in the eyes of Randy Orton. He doesn't know what hit him.
I'm telling you, Randy.
He is a different breed of human.
I'm telling you, Randy Orton has under Randy Orton has an underestimated Keith Lee.
Orton's got his hooks in. All right, looking at this now. Oh my God! It's the WWE Champion. How is he standing?
Well, he's staying because he wants to stay.
Randy, if you're watching this right now, I'm gonna.
Oh, he is. And for some reason, scared me.
Doctors, they are very fearful this could be a skull fracture, which could mean bleeding in the brain, and that could lead to a career-threatening injury, if not even worse than that.
I just watched my friend get loaded into an ambulance. I know that Drew McIntyre is going to be okay, but Randy Orton
Is not.
I can't say the same for him. For he is yours.
Oh my gosh, you guys are watching Payback right now. You really gotta see Keith Lee's attire. He looks like a Viking. Or like, I don't know. He's like wearing a toga. He's like a Roman. The limitless Keith Lee.
With one thing in mind, and that is gaining a measure of vengeance on behalf of the WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre. And tonight, WWE Payback is brought to you in part by Tap Out. Available now at tapout.com. Yeah, that's why how Keith Lee walked in the door on Monday Night Raw. The former NXT North American Champion, former NXT Champion, went straight to to the top of the mountain, went straight after the legend killer. And now imagine what it would do for the career and the life.
You realize that when Keith Lee wins, Randy Orton can basically no longer have a WWE career right now. No, there is no limit.
He faces the toughest opponent of his entire career.
I believe it. Because he's been in the ring with Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman.
Interrupted and then challenged Randy Orton one-on-one. That very same night, Keith Lee delivered 3 kicks to the skull of the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre, who we can tell you as of now, as a result of those kicks to the skull, Drew McIntyre has a hairline jaw fracture, which frankly, based on the diagnosis we suspected Monday, is a positive sign. But does Keith Lee, Joe, understand the man he's stepping in the ring with? You know, one wonders, one of the criticisms about Keith Lee is maybe this guy's a little bit too nice. Maybe he cares a little bit too much about the meta, about his fellow co-workers. Well, tonight, it is all about survival because the man that he faces is Randy Orton. This is a man who is bent on his destruction. Well, here's the other thing you got to be concerned of your Keith Lee. Last Monday night, Keith Lee had the element of surprise. He kind of threw Randy Orton for a loop. Randy Orton didn't expect to be confronted by Keith Lee, but now Randy Orton has had nearly a week to prepare, to formulate a game plan to face the newest addition to the Monday Night Raw roster. Here's the situation flat out. Randy Orton is ticked off. This past Monday Night on Raw, Drew McIntyre
He's ticked off because he can't wrestle anymore. That's just it.
Championship, but then within a matter of hours, Keith Lee offers the privilege of Randy Orton going one-on-one with Lee. Randy Orton says, who the hell do you think you are? And frankly, can you blame the legend killer? I cannot blame the legend killer. Randy Orton understands that in order to control the flow of battle, you must control the battlefield. He picks the time.
He doesn't control either of them.
I want you right now to just focus on the body language right now. Of Keith Lee. He is not taking his eyes off of Randy Orton. I think Keith Lee is very well aware of the magnitude of this matchup against the 13-time world champion. So here we go. Keith Lee's first ever one-on-one match on pay-per-view in WWE. Keith Lee versus Randy Orton at Payback. Randy Orton, Byron, as you said again, has had a number of days now to prepare for Keith Lee. And the question coming into this matchup, Joe, is what is Randy Orton going to do to combat the freakish athletic ability of the anomaly that is known as Keith Lee?
Well, Tom, you need to make that athleticism a non-factor. What Randy Orton is doing right now is doing that. He is keeping Keith Lee grounded, not allowing him to gain any momentum or get started, because once he gets moving, it's hard to stop the big man.
Oh! 250 pounds of Orton means 340 of Keith Lee. The eyes of Keith Lee daring Randy Orton. Try it again. Whoa! Look at the leap there by Keith Lee. Oh, and a crossbody flattens Orton. Keith Lee does what men his size are not supposed to do.
That's more of a cross viewing, Tom.
They were right. And the legend killer getting another taste of what Lee's all about after his past week on Raw. The officials begun his count. Watch this ridiculous impact from Keith Lee, and very similar to what we saw Monday night. You're sensing early frustration. Orton.
My name is Randy Orton. I am the legend killer. And I demand.
Come on.
Well, that's how you make a demand right there.
And Keith Lee staring right back at the Viper. Ooh. Randy Orton starting to
Respect the man yet. He's getting angry. Oh, the engine's starting to steam.
Orton's just trying to get a fix on Lee. Now the
Keith Lee. And all of a sudden, Randy Orton is in a wall of hurt. And Keith Lee can drop bombs from that position. Now Lee in a tussle here with Orton the call. Shoulder first into the post. Left shoulder went into the steel post. And this is the ring generalship of which I speak. Randy Orton understands the battlefield. He knows how to use every inch of this arena to his advantage. He hoisted up the 304-pounder Lee. Case in point, Joe. Randy Orton utilizing our announce desk as one of his preferred tools of destruction. Count of 5. Watch this one more time. The strength of Orton. Randy Orton obviously still fuming after the events in SummerSlam came up empty in his bid to capture the WWE title from Drew McIntyre. Now into the cover to put away Lee, trying to hook the massive left leg and a kick out. Because of the rough week Randy Orton has had, the last thing Randy Orton wants is to be able to lead Payback with the world saying he got defeated. He was defeated by the new guy. Talking about a rough week, Savannah Randy Orton just woke up one morning and decided he wanted the WWE Championship and continued down his path of carnage. And that's the sadistic wonder about Randy Orton, is that he has the ability to wake up and make those kind of decisions. Randy Orton is always a threat. Randy Orton is always dangerous. And what he's doing to Keith Lee in the middle of this ring is evidence of that. So, you've been in the ring with both Lee and Orton. What does Randy have to do to keep Lee slowed down? Once again, you are staring at it in the middle of this ring. And let me explain something about Keith Lee. Keith Lee is a man who probably has 60, maybe 80 pounds of Randy Orton, yet I still might give him the speed advantage in this contest. It's fascinating what Lee can do in the ring, but Orton, the savvy veteran, nearly 20 years of experience in WWE. And Keith Lee, these big shots right to the ribs. And you can see Lee pop right back up after that one. Oh, an elbow by Lee. Heads up on the ball. Oh, my God. And Orton punched out of the ring. He's coming through. Have you ever seen Orton launch that far? Amazing, remarkable. Just how explosive Keith Lee can be. Once the impact again.
That was unreal.
Orton was standing dead center of the ring. And now Keith Lee, who will take a little bit of the elbow, Randy. Yes, sir. The same thing Orton did to Lee. Now it's Keith Lee's turn. He's a quick study, Tom.
Randy is finally realizing what kind of man Keith Lee is.
To do that to the 13-time world champion. Well, it's going to take all the audacity in the world to beat Randy Orton. Think about count of 7. Keith Lee's got to the count of 10. Now back up to the ropes. Breaks the official count. But could this be a late play of Monday Night Raw? This is what happens when you take your eyes off the Viper. Randy Orton's got a hold of Keith Lee. DDT. And Lee got caught for the second time in a week by that move. That's the veteran experience on display of Randy Orton. Always knowing his location and how to utilize the ring to his advantage. Oh, look at Orton. The bad intentions are building. Randy Orton has not forgotten about what he wants most, the WWE Championship, but he is happy to try and dispatch Keith Lee tonight in front of the WWE Universe at Payback.
Did any Keith Lee like that?
Where very few superstars survive.
I bet Drew McIntyre is going to pop out.
You wanted to the WWE. Oh, going for the RKO, Keith Lee. Oh, look
What
at
the?
Look at the power.
He just picked him up out of nowhere.
Covered. And Keith Lee.
I just want tacos.
Unbelievable, Tom Phillips. Keith Lee with the spirit from out of nowhere. I'm in disbelief, and we knew coming into this how really Keith Lee was. This is a massive win for Keith Lee. This is an
Randy Orton is done.
second win victory for Keith Lee here in the WWE. Keith Lee, you have to say, this is the biggest win of Keith Lee's career. Just beat Randy Orton on pay-per-view.
Adam, if you're watching this, you just don't know.
As Randy Orton caught Keith Lee with the draping DDT, but then trying to set up for the RKO, and Byron, the
power on display.
You can see
Keith
it.
Lee, and you said it, Tom, the biggest moment of Keith Lee's career, hitting the shoulders of the 13-time world champion Randy Orton tonight at Payback. Keith Lee has marked his arrival as a part of the Raw roster in style tonight at Payback.
Well done, Mr. Lee.
Randy Orton has been shocked. The limitless Keith Lee is here to stay in WWE.
Paul Heyman.
Paul, is it safe to assume that Roman has signed his contract and will be competing tonight?
Oh, ye of little faith. Kayla, come on. Don't you watch SmackDown? Roman Reigns promised he would be here tonight, and he is. Roman Reigns guaranteed he will be in the triple threat match, wreck everyone and leave, and he shall. And Roman Reigns offered not a prediction, but a spoiler. He will leave this evening as the Universal Champion. And you can believe that. In fact, you can believe me.
First of all,
Satisfied?
no one's ever satisfied with you, Heyman.
Well, we've seen for years what the guarantees of Paul Heyman mean here in WWE, but we
Dude,
believe
it meant
Roman Reigns,
nothing.
the Fiend, and the Monster later on tonight, the triple threat no-holds-barred match for the Universal Championship. That's going to come at Payback, but no, we cannot underscore what we just saw between Lee and Orton.
We absolutely cannot stop. This is the biggest win of Keith Lee's career, period.
What a night for Keith Lee, but our night is not finished here at Payback, because coming up in a matter of moments, it's Seth Rollins and Murphy against the Mysterio family tonight. Father and son team together once more to try and eradicate the Monday Night Messiah.
Seth Rollins, you tried to end my career. As a role play in the greater good. You terrorized my family. Beg for mercy for your son. You crossed every line there is to cross. I had no choice in making sacrifices necessary for the greater damn good. The greater good that you fight for is for yourself. You make excuses for the ungodly things that you do. At SummerSlam, my dream is to kick your ass. And get ready for what you're forcing me to do to you.
It is Dominic Mysterio's first ever WWE match as he competes in a street fight against Seth Rollins.
I'll be right back.
I appreciate you being in my corner, but I need you to promise me that you're not going to get involved.
Rey Mysterio's wife Angie looking on backstage. Seth Rollins having his way. Dominic. Handcuffs. And Rey can do absolutely nothing. Oh, wow, no, come on. Murphy trying to damage the arm. Dominic, this is all legal. Rey Mysterio finally gets involved. And rightfully so. Rey Mysterio can't take it anymore. And Seth Rollins all over Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio is handcuffed to the rope. Here goes Dominic. Dominic Mysterio and Seth Rollins into the steel. Dominic doing whatever he's got to do for his family. 619. Did Dominic Mysterio pull this off? Going to the top turnbuckle.
It's not just gotta be you. It's not just gotta be your son. It is the Mysterio legacy. The rookie dominated the ultimate sacrifice.
I've always thought something that Bailey's and Seth's theme are very much alike. But Bailey debuted the Homely theme before Seth Rollins did. So didn't Seth Rollins steal from Bailey?
Schedule for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Murphy and the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is the man who punctured the eye of Rey Mysterio, forced the Global Extinction injury,
Twice.
encountered at the R-Zone Extreme Rules by Rey Mysterio, then defeated ringside.
And may I remind you that he flew afterwards. Not Mysterio, but Seth.
And then also tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw, Rollins goes one-on-one with Rey Mysterio. History has shown us that Seth Rollins will stop at nothing to do what he has to do. And a reminder tonight, immediately following the Payback pay-per-view only on the WWE Network. Don't miss WWE the day of SummerSlam 2015, a hallmark night for Seth Rollins. Check out the origins of the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins.
Check out the origins of the Monday Night Messiah. Six-one.
Another opportunity for father and son to wipe out the Messiah as a disciple. It was this past Monday night on Raw. Their first opportunity, Rey and Dominic, to go against Rollins and Murphy was spoiled by an attack by Retribution. It's one of the reasons we have heightened security here tonight at the WWE Thunderdome and Amway Center. But tonight's show is a chance for the Mysterios to relish in that moment they thought they had on Monday and take out Rollins and Murphy. I said at the beginning of the night, it's an athlete day night. Tonight is Payback, and the Mysterio couldn't look for anything else but Payback when it comes to Seth Rollins. And Byron, you mentioned the smile, and look how confident and cocky Seth Rollins looks here as this match is about to get underway. Because, as I just mentioned, for months this year, Rollins has dominated and tormented both Rey and Dominic Mysterio.
Watch out.
Wait a minute, Dominic Mysterio out of the gates. The Mysterios had a plan. Dominic went after Rollins. I thought Rey was going to start, but Dominic hot out the gate. And Joey, is that anticipation that the Mysterios knew? Whoa, man.
Ooh.
Dominic Mysterio all over both the Monday Night Messiah and the Disciple early. I'll tell you, Dominic Mysterio continues to wow me.
That's the thing about is that you can't get angry. Because if you get angry, you're not gonna think straight. You're just gonna do what you think.
Enjoy yourself. Destroyed by the Mysterios early off the opening bell. You've got Rollins and Murphy off their game. It's beyond brilliant. And let me explain to you why. When it comes to Seth Rollins, he likes to plan out his moves. He likes to control what's going on in the ring. And coming out and add that little chaos in the beginning, that throws anybody off the plan. Check right to the midsection of Dominic Mysterio, who's competing in his second ever match in WWE. You cannot understate that enough. Mysterio, Joe, looked fantastic in the street fight last Sunday at SummerSlam. He's not looking too bad right now, Tom. Off the toe. He's sending Rollins hard to the outside.
He is so mad. Seth is so pissed.
This is not what Seth Rollins expected. You said it just a matter of moments ago. Rollins likes to have a plan. He has always been in control throughout this rivalry. There's a reason he's been called the architect throughout his career.
There we go.
Right now, Murphy legal into the matchup against Dominic Mysterio.
There we go.
Dominic showing what he's
Booyah!
Dominic Mysterio is all over Murphy, and what a plan this has been by the Mysterio family. In comes Ray.
And I don't think Rollins and Murphy were expecting this.
Oh, side rush and the low drop kick. Great teamwork by father and son. Cover and
dude,
kick
I'm
out.
telling you,
How
man.
quick does this moment have to be for Ray?
It must have been unbelievable feeling for Ray to see his son standing next to him side by
The
side.
fact that he's doing this with one eye, too. One eye.
Get your punk ass in here!
He's asking for it. He is asking for it. Rey Mysterio is wanting to get his hands on Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins is scared to death.
That needs to be done, Tom.
Care for what you wish for, Ray. Take your best shot.
Oh my God.
Rollins and Mysterio, they've been going at each other for months now on Monday Night Raw. Rollins trying to remove Mysterio from his vision for the greater good. There is too much pride you are dealing with, Seth Rollins, when you talk about the Mysterio legacy.
Whoa, whoa.
Now when you recover, Rey Mysterio couldn't put away Rollins.
Almost had him.
And
Dude, this is
it
impressive.
clear the Mysterios from the word go
This is
has thrown Rollins
absolutely
into another
unbelievable.
game plan. Oh, and a gutbuster by Rollins.
Rey Mysterio writhing in agony.
Seems like now that might be the opening for Seth Rollins and Murphy to establish their own game plan in this matchup.
Well, up we go again.
Rollins using his power advantage here against Rey Mysterio. Now a tag made to Murphy. I don't know if Rey's aware. Oh, he did take out
He
Murphy.
is.
Well scouted by Rey Mysterio. Oh, Mysterio saying stay down. Rollins calling for the disciple. Oh, perfect execution.
What was that?
Murphy and Rollins working in perfect synchronization.
That's that special relationship between Messiah and disciple.
Oh, former Raw Tag Team Champions at one point.
Ooh.
The unyielding loyalty that the disciple Murphy has to Seth Rollins. Murphy slides inside the ring, hook to the leg on Rey Mysterio and a kick out. We've seen how Murphy Byron has become emboldened over the last few months. We saw how he, at the order of Seth Rollins, punched to the eye of Aleister Black. It was almost like a career-defining moment in the eyes of Seth Rollins for Murphy. Saw how Black unraveled this past week on Raw, but right now it's all about Seth Rollins, who's legal into the matchup, buries his shoulder into Rey Mysterio's gut.
And Seth Rollins is enjoying this.
And tag made, back in comes Murphy, and Joe, now you have to wonder, the go-to strategy of the Mysterios was it enough to get past the mind of Rollins?
Well, apparently not, Tom. I mean, as I'm seeing this match unfold right now, the strategies, it's not working anymore.
No, it's not.
Oh, look at the taunting.
What Seth Rollins and Murphy love to do. We saw it at SummerSlam. We've seen it week after week. Tormenting. The threats, the taunting. While waving at Dominic Rollins.
Oh, got him!
Rey Mysterio got out of the
Bam!
face first into the canvas goes Murphy. That time the taunting backfired, and now Rey Mysterio has a chance to tag in his son Dominic.
And Rey's reaching.
And a tag made. Dominic is legal. Rollins and Murphy up. Wow, and caught Dominic.
Oh,
Falcon Arrow. Great transition by Rollins. Cover. Kick out by Dominic.
Let's try though.
I respect the fearless nature of Dominic Mysterio, but it almost cost Dominic Mysterio the matchup. Hey, to as much as Seth Rollins was salivating when this match was beginning, as Rollins just tees off here on Dominic Mysterio. You've got to believe Rollins is growing even more frustrated by the week that he can't put the Mysterio family behind him.
well, I firmly believe that
Seth Rollins is that maximum frustration that comes from the Mysterio family. No matter what he's done, no matter the torture and the agony that he's put this family through, they keep standing up and they keep coming out.
Because there is so much pride in the Mysterio name. Listen, you're talking about a 30-plus year career for Rey Mysterio, and now his son Dominic trying to follow in his footsteps. You're not going to eradicate, you're not going to destroy the Mysterio name that easily. And Murphy snaps suplex into the cover, hand in the face of Dominic, and a kick out. Now Murphy, abdominal stretch here, center of the ring. Remember how both Murphy and Rollins unleashed with 30 kendo stick strikes all across the body of Dominic Mysterio not long ago. And plus, it's a little less than a week now since SummerSlam and the hellacious street fight between Rollins and Dominic. Well, if there's any way that Dominic is 100% as he could. Of course, don't forget about Rey Mysterio, who is still competing in this match, is half blind. So how much is the torture? Oh, the street fight where Rey was handcuffed to the ring and to watch his son be dissected by Rollins. How much is that bothering Rey in this match?
The physical trauma of watching a street fight is one thing, but the emotional trauma of sitting there, watching your son being essentially beaten unconscious by another man while you're handcuffed mercilessly to a ring. I mean, it's something that sticks in your head for a long time, and I guarantee it's fueling the fury that is driving the Mysterio family right now.
This is a moment that Seth Rollins is
I mean, this has gotten
picking apart
personal.
Dominic Mysterio.
This
And all Rey
beginning
Mysterio, his father,
was
can
like
do right now is
not
just watch.
like
These are the sick games
Seth
we
made
play.
this personal. Because Seth and Bray love manipulation.
Dominic trying to battle back, trying to make it to the corner. Oh! And Rollins quickly able to shut it down. Oh, and Dominic sent to the outside.
This is dangerous territory for Dominic.
Oh, and look at Rollins.
This is why
Oh,
it's
come
dangerous.
on.
Rollins signaling Murphy, the official trying to corral Rollins. And Murphy, Murphy was trying to do damage to the legal member of the Mysterio.
What's up?
Rollins into the barricade.
Alright, Dominic's got an opening
Dominic
now.
Mysterio has cleared the path for himself. He's got to get in the ring and make the tag. But he's a long ways away, but luckily Murphy and Rollins down near the barricade.
On that daylight, young man.
Dominic's got to crawl to the corner and tag his father. Rollins rolls in pursuit. Dominic's going to pick up the pace for Rollins now.
Rollins got him. Rollins got him.
And Dominic trying to reach out, trying to get to Rey Mysterio. Oh, and Rollins kicked off, and now into the corner.
Booyah!
Here comes the
Rey
Rey Mysterio's been dying for this opportunity. Rey Mysterio on the move. And send it Rollins opposite side.
It's been a while since we've seen
Mysterio
that.
knows this is the chance for himself and Dominic to win this. If he's going to do it by himself, that's what Rey Mysterio is going to do. Rey's first into the top
Absolutely,
turnbuckle.
because
Rey
Rey...
Mysterio's legal, going up to the top rope here. Rollins is stunned into the moonsault. Beautiful cover on Rollins and a kick out.
That was
Rey
close.
Mysterio cannot let up. You know, the window of opportunity is very small when you're dealing with the Monday Night Messiah. A lot has been taken out of Rey Mysterio at this point, but look at this setup now.
You ready? Let's take a trip down to San Diego, gentlemen.
Heads up. Went to the 619. Rollins able to duck it.
Whoa, watch it.
Oh, now Rollins trying to follow up.
Looking for the ball. Whoa.
Boom. Roll through. Rey Mysterio
Almost
falls
had
into the
it.
cover. But Endless and broken up by Murphy. Murphy just saves
Murphy got
Seth
lucky.
Rollins. Well, now Dominic Mysterio baiting
missed him.
Murphy in the corner. Great job by Dominic. What is this?
Look, tornado DDT.
by Dominic, but Rollins.
Swing blade.
Back and forth. Who's going to get the advantage here now? It's
Hold it.
Top. Seated Santon and now Rey on the move. Oh, caught with a backbreaker and Rollins a desperation.
He had the
counter
potential.
hit.
He had it.
It was needed. It was beyond needed, Tom. I mean,
Had
it was
it.
not going well for the Monday
Had
Night
it.
Messiah whatsoever.
A lot taken out of Seth
Beating.
Rollins, a lot taken out of Rey Mysterio in this deeply personal conflict.
Watch this one more time. Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins. Rey Mysterio starting to stir, as is Seth Rollins. And now Murphy starting to come to life on the outside. Same side as Dominic. Back here screaming. The bombs are flying. Dominic and Murphy. Rey and Rollins in the ring. It's a battle of attrition inside and out of the ring. And this tag team match is broken down. Murphy going after the son. Another father.
Boom! Just took out the disciple of the Monday Night Messiah.
Now turning his attention back on Rollins.
Can he get it?
And now Rey Mysterio climbing to the top turnbuckle.
Top.
Two legal superstars.
Whoa!
Intercepted in midair by Rollins. And now Rollins with a kick to the face. Could this be it for the Mysterio legacy? Cover. Kick out by Rey.
That seemed like a pretty fast count, but he still took
Rey Mysterio off the top, and Rollins dominates right to the ribs of Mysterio. So that was the deciding factor in the street fight last Sunday. The double knees to the midsection of Dominic on the frog splash. Watch this one more time. Boom! This kick connecting on Rey Mysterio. Seth Rollins, can he close out this match now in Payback? Myself.
Seth Rollins has an uncanny ability.
All I'm saying is going to do it himself. Put Rey Mysterio down all by himself.
not by himself.
Rollins was able to stomp out Dominic Mysterio in SummerSlam. Trying to do it to Rey Mysterio. Now Rey. Rey was trying to catch Rollins face first into the canvas. Now the cover by the Monday Night Messiah.
Dominic just saved
Where
you.
did he come from? Rollins thought he was all alone with Rey Mysterio, but Dominic in at the last moment to protect his father. Dominic trying to dispose of Murphy. He's got a and Murphy able to slow up Dominic long enough. The two illegal superstars in this match, Dominic and Murphy on the outside. That's Rollins and Murphy trying to make sure that
Come
Dominic
on, man,
is no
you
longer a
got
factor
to
in
do
this
this.
match. And now Rey Mysterio, who's taken a lot of punishment in this match. Rollins focusing in.
I have to admit, I'm not liking the Mysterio family odds.
Watch this again. Hard into the barricade by Dominic. Trying to eliminate Dominic. They weren't done yet. Rollins teeing off on Rey Mysterio into the barricade on the other side of the ring. And now both superstars back inside before the referees a count of 10. This is not a good scene at all. A vulnerable Rey Mysterio, Dominic out of the equation. Where's your son now, Rey? Where's your family now, Rey?
Just watch like your mom come out of nowhere.
Rollins is ready to end this. Kick him in the head.
Kick him in the head.
Tag made. Murphy's legal. Rey Mysterio's helpless. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh!
Murphy caught Rollins.
Got him!
Kick Rollins out. Mysterio used Rollins' momentum against him. Murphy's legal. Rey Mysterio's
That's why you
legal.
never announce your
Oh,
plans.
look out. Here we go.
Oh, yes!
Dominic's back up. Dominic's back up. Oh, the traffic's heavy on the farm. Oh, and there's
Boom!
the father.
He's going
Dominic.
619.
Murphy down.
Dominic's up.
Mysterio going up.
He's got him.
Family.
He
To
got
the
him.
top.
Boom!
Cover. The Mysterio's
Woo! Woo!
Can you imagine how satisfying, how gratifying, how rewarding this victory is for the entire Mysterio family? After months of torture, the Monday Night Messiah and the Disciple are finally being shut up by the Mysterio family.
This is feel good.
Seth Rollins not too happy over the result. But what a moment for father and son. Again, at the orders of Rollins, Murphy was supposed to take away. Instead, Murphy took out Rollins, and that allowed the Mysterios to take over. Rey Mysterio disposing of Seth Rollins, and Dominic Mysterio will take the spotlight. First with a 619, and then to the air. On behalf of his family, Dominic Mysterio coming up big. And at the same time, the disciple appears to have failed the Monday Night Messiah. Pride in your family name and your family legacy can go a long way. And tonight, it is on display for the Mysterio family. The question is, tomorrow night on Raw, can Rey Mysterio exact his measure of vengeance as Rey Mysterio goes one-on-one with Seth Rollins tomorrow night on Raw? Tonight is Payback. The Mysterios are victorious.
Let's go! If you ready, 'cause I'm ready right now. Kick it with your boom boom, make it turn it up.
Why can't I go all the way there?
Well over a decade.
It's my goal, it's my goal, and I'm never ever letting go. It's my goal, it's my goal, and I'm never ever letting go.
Rolling, baby. No. Rain hasn't even left the station.
Oh, I just saw.
There's MVP, Shelton Benjamin, and the brand new United States champion Lashley in the Hurt Business. Big night for MVP's crew. Business is good. What a dominant performance by the brand new United States champion. Congratulations to Bobby Lashley. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just saw it moments ago. The next time we join you on
I
pay-per-view
guess I didn't.
on the WWE Network 4 weeks from tonight with Clash of Champions. But the question we're going to have is, who will be the Universal Champion when we get to Clash of Champions? Well, the rivalry of the summer has been The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and Braun Strowman back and forth. A rivalry that can't seem to be solved. Maybe tonight we'll find the end of the issue. Yeah, the brand new Universal Champion now is The Fiend, but well, we found out that there's a new entry into the title picture. His name's Roman Reigns, the big dog. This is Falls Count Anywhere. The Fiend, Strowman for the Universal title. And Strowman out with a choke slam! The Fiend stood right back up. The Fiend is back on his feet. What is that? It's a box cutter. He's slicing up the mat. Oh, no. Why won't you stop? Sister Abigail! Another Sister Abigail! The Fiend is champion again. Oh my God, it's Roman Reigns! Where the hell did he come from? Spare the Strowman! You ain't a monster! You're not stop here! We said SummerSlam. You'll never see it coming. We never saw this coming.
Universal Championship in Payback, so I need their signature. Yes, before the night is over.
We're really glad that you're our friend.
Everyone, it's Postman Pierce! Sorry, I was just hoping I could get you to sign this for the triple threat match in Payback. Okay, I'll sign it. But I know that I just signed a couple of death warrants! You'll also visit Braun Strowman.
Strowman has signed the contract. 2 down, 1 to go.
And of course, Roman Reigns.
Roman, it's Adam Pearce. I need you to get the contract signed.
Roman? Oh, thank God. I've been looking for it. I was worried I wasn't going to get your signature on the contract for Payback. Yes, sir. I'm going to take a look at this first. Okay. I'm not signing this. Fix the changes that we need. I'm telling you right now, I will be at Payback on Sunday. That is a promise. I will be in the triple threat match and wreck everyone. That is a guarantee. And I will win my Universal Champion. That is not just a prediction. That's a spoiler. Believe that.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred triple threat match, and it is for the Universal Championship.
Course you know what to do.
You're our friend, and this is a friendship that'll never ever end. officials feel a
Where's
little
Roman
anxious
Reigns
because
then?
chaos has already begun.
Strowman going right after the Fiend, still upset after what happened last week.
Good reason. Strowman is furious.
Well, and think about this, Corey. This is 7 nights removed. Here's the cover by Strowman for the Universal Championship and a kick out. From the Falls Count Anywhere, chaotic matchup at SummerSlam. There's no way Strowman or the Fiend are even close to 100%.
You're absolutely right, but maybe Strowman's trying to take advantage of a weakened Fiend, if that's even possible.
And Strowman with right hands and headbutts, and now a monster among men. In the middle of the ring with a collision by the Fiend.
Fiend nearly cut Strowman clean in half.
And now the Universal Champion delivering Sister Abigail.
That is it.
To Strowman. Cover now by the champ on Strowman and a kick out.
Look at this impact. The Fiend launching himself nearly through Braun Strowman. Braun now attempting to regain his bearings. The Fiend going to pursue the challenger.
This is the Universal Championship match. The Fiend now going right after Strowman, and now Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman with the Fiend, delivering a knee now. And the Fiend fighting back. And Strowman bounced off the apron.
These two titans might destroy everything in the Thunderdome.
And now the Fiend slamming Strowman through the title. A Uranagi by the Universal Champion. The Fiend driving Strowman through a table. Strowman is down and out.
Nothing is safe. No one is safe.
Strowman is just, as we take another look, Corey, at the Uranagi. Oh my God, look at what the Fiend has in his hand now.
What
A
the?
huge club or mallet of some kind.
He's got the mallet that he uses in the Firefall
And
Funhouse.
now dragging the mallet over towards Strowman. And Strowman just launching a chair at the Fiend.
This is brilliant strategy by Braun Strowman, ambushing the Fiend from behind, trying to take any sort of advantage. The officials started the match, rang the bell. This is going to be in the books, but to this point, there's no Roman Reigns.
And Corey, it's no holds barred. The question is, where is Reigns? And Strowman now, bang! What a clubbing blow to Wyatt right out of the steps. No holds barred for the Universal title.
This is all perfectly legal, perfectly within the rules, but these two might destroy each other.
Well, just
once
like
and for all.
they've destroyed ringside already. And now Strowman with that huge mallet in his hand. Oh, Fiend just trying to survive.
Strowman just averted disaster for the moment.
And Strowman driven up almost over the barricade. Ribs first into the barricade by the Universal Champion. Another brawl, another lace battle between these two monsters.
Look out!
Oh my God, the mallet!
Right to the heart of Braun Strowman.
Twisted.
What could possibly be going on in the demented mind of the Fiend Bray Wyatt? His ghoulish screams filling the WWE Thunderdome right now.
As eerie as they come, now continuing to punish Strowman face first off the steps.
Oh, no.
Oh, trying to rip his head off his shoulders.
The Fiend will stop at nothing to lead Payback with his Universal Championship, as evidenced by this. The Fiend torturing Braun Strowman.
Strowman trying somehow to
to regroup, and who the hell knows what the Fiend's thoughts he's got going through his mind right now.
From the Firefly Funhouse to the Playhouse of Horrors.
And now using the steps to Strowman, no holds barred. Alexa Bliss.
Wait, that was Alexa Bliss?
Very recently.
And now again, the attack to Strowman drives him to the barricade. And this fight, this brawl continues for the Universal Championship. Held by the Fiend, once held by Strowman. Dragging Strowman by his beard. The Fiend is stalking the monster among men. Uh-oh, and again!
This unholy entity with no intention of relinquishing his Universal Championship.
Trying to drive Strowman into the big screen up there. Meanwhile, Strowman able to counter. The champion's down. The monster among men, Braun Strowman, down as well.
This isn't even about winning a match. This is about survival and nothing else. The Fiend launched into the LED boards. Braun with a moment to recover.
And Fiend with a right hand battling back against Strowman as well. And now on the steel stage looking for Sister Abigail. Strowman with a headbutt able to block.
Monstrous right hand. Uh-oh.
And now driving the Fiend off the stage. And Strowman following and landing his full body weight on top of the champion.
We anticipated chaos and destruction, but these two know no bounds.
Hell bent on brutalizing one another. As you take another look, watch the collision. Strowman driving his entire body through the Fiend.
It's almost miraculous that either of these two are able to withstand this sort of punishment, endure this much pain to this point.
Especially after what they went through a week ago. Falls count anywhere at SummerSlam. And now again tonight.
This is somehow worse than the devastation we saw at SummerSlam.
And again, this is not Falls count anywhere here tonight. It's no holds barred. But however, the pinfall submission has to take place inside the ring tonight. And that is where Strowman seems to be taking the Universal Champion, the Fiend. Dragging him back toward the ring. Strowman could be closing in on regaining his Universal Championship.
His mission nearing completion. See the malice in the eyes of Braun Strowman.
And we talk so much about the evil the Fiend is capable of doing, Corey. Braun Strowman is evil as they come.
Oh no.
Strowman. Oh my God, Braun Strowman's going to head up. Teeing it up to the top rope.
Braun's got to put an end to this somehow. This'll do it.
And now the Fiend, as Strowman was struggling to get to the top rope, the Fiend, the Universal Champion, able to meet him there and counter. Now these two entities, these two monsters, climbing to the top of the ring.
There's a great deal of humanity on the ring ropes, even though neither of these are close to human.
Oh my goodness, the Fiend's got Strowman in position for a superplex.
Whoa! The ring just exploded.
The ring imploded off the impact of Strowman and the Fiend.
That's only happened like a few times.
The referee was set flying clear out of the ring.
There he
Reigns just signed the contract
Oh my
for the
god.
championship. Reigns with a steel chair in hand,
This is brilliant.
marching to the ring. Opportunity is knocked, and the big dog just kicked down the door. And Reigns gonna crawl toward the Fiend and into the cup. As he looks back, what's he gonna do? There's no official.
No. Roman, don't do what you think.
And a new official heading
There we
down
go,
the
there we go,
ring,
there we
coming
go.
out by Reigns. Hook of the leg on the Fiend. Kick out by the champion. Reigns can't believe it. Gonna cover again. Gonna hook the leg again for the Universal title. Remember, triple threat rules. First man to gain pinfall or submission wins the championship. Reigns not gonna try it on Strowman. Shoulders down. And again a kick out this
Gosh,
time by the
dang.
monster. Reigns figured out, what do I do now? The Fiend kicked out. Strowman kicked out. Reigns now with a steel chair. The ring's destroyed. The ringside area is destroyed. This is truly hell on earth. And Roman Reigns with a steel chair lighting up Strowman. Roman Reigns just mangling the steel chair over the body cover. Cover now on the monster. A hook of the leg on Strowman, who manages to kick out again. And Reigns can't believe it. Braun Strowman refusing to stay down. Almost baffled look on the face of the big dog. Lancing Heyman. Again, we've got to acknowledge the official being overzealous. Mandible claw. Mandible claw.
No.
The Fiend on a low blow. Legal though. No holds barred. Big dog just crashed and burned out of the side of the ring. There's no ring ropes to keep the action inside. The Fiend had the mandible claw locked in momentarily. Reigns with a low blow. The big dog just got a dose of the devil for a moment. Strowman trying to struggle back to his feet. Roman Reigns lying in wait. And Reigns with a spear to Strowman. And the cover by Reigns. Roman Reigns has won the Universal Championship.
Yes.
Universal Champion, Roman Reigns. Reigns regaining the championship he never lost. Well, listen, Roman did exactly what he vowed to do, but I don't think even Roman expected to do it this way. But it doesn't matter. We got a brand new Universal Champion. But Corey, what about the way that Reigns did this? Roman Reigns waited for the opportunity. He walked out
You
here.
cannot blame Roman Reigns.
On his way to the ring. Exactly what Roman said he was going to do.
Like everybody in
It's
the
undeniable, Cole. Roman Reigns.
I don't know about this, so I don't know about this new Roman Reigns.
Reigns did exactly
The fact
what
that
he
he
said
came out
he
the
was
last
gonna do.
minute with Paul Heyman. With Paul Heyman. That makes me a little bit. That makes me question a lot.
It wouldn't do the job in that instant, but the big dog persevered. Roman Reigns encountered the Fiend's mandible claw but was able to escape via a low blow, which opened the door for this. A spear from Roman, recapturing the Universal Champion. And what about this alliance with Reigns and Heyman? But there's no denying Roman Reigns for the ultimate payback here tonight. You have to admit, it's a tangible feeling in the air. It's a new era of WWE. The big dog is back. It's the Roman Reigns era.
Well done, Reigns. Alright, so that was interesting. I don't know. I don't really have a good opinion on Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman. It was interesting, though. I will say it was interesting. Yeah. Payback was good. that pay-per-view was really good. Actually was. Yeah. But that's gonna be it for me. Take two. That's gonna be it for me. That's gonna be it for me for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll probably do another one. But this is my first one. This was actually really fun. I know it kind of seemed like I was bored a lot of the time, but I actually wasn't. It was because I was dealing with a few personal things. But no, it was good. Let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed. And yeah. Also, another thing, I know I haven't been posting a lot lately, but mostly because I haven't had much to post about. But this week I will be posting a new montage along with the at the end of this year I'll be posting some memories of my 2 years of working at Freddy's. So keep an eye out for both of those. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm not gonna say leave a like because I don't want to seem like a horrible person. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all, and keep an eye out on Monday Night Raw. See you guys.